There are times where all I want to do is commiserate with someone, and I feel like the majority of people view it as a bad thing or at least something that should be avoided. And I understand that when two people are depressed, that them kind of wallowing together isn't always the best thing, but I can't help but just enjoy it for whatever reason. Like, there's just something that's comforting about it. I've been told before that it's been too much for people at times, so sometimes I try not to do it. But I'm not gonna lie, I feel like it's the easiest way to connect with people, or at least for me. I'll hang out with a friend and we'll have a good time, talk about random shit, but there's just certain people where I just can't go to a certain place with them, almost as if it's blocked off for some reason. And I feel this way with family members also, especially when you live with them and it's a different sort of relationship because they're family and there are more strings attached. It's not like I don't trust my mother, for example, but I'd rather just not tell my mom if things are going super badly. I'd just rather tell someone who's less directly connected. Anyway, I've been told multiple times before that this isn't a good way to build relationships or things along the lines of that. And the thing is, the closest friendships I have come from being able to commiserate from them or with them. I never even really thought about it that much until recently when someone brought it up to me. Like I've said, I've been told before that I do it, but no one has ever used that word specifically, and I think it's just because that word perfectly sums up how I view it or how I best connect to people. I mean, I know I'm maybe talking in circles at this point, but I really just have been thinking about this since hanging out with a couple friends that I really do enjoy hanging out with, but I feel like sometimes you just can't go farther with certain people. I will say, because a lot of this I wrote when I was feeling a lot worse, and I'm recording it now when I don't feel quite as bad, that there is a time and a place for shit like that, I guess. And I can't really expect people to be able to commiserate or go to a certain quote unquote sad or dark place or whatever if I'm not bringing it to them first. So in that sense, it's almost a little unfair. I feel like as I'm reading this, where I was coming from in the moment, but at the same time, when I feel this way, it makes me want to reach out to people that I've had that conversation with or that connection with, even if we've known each other for less time. I just also know that this way of thinking has backfired on me before and left me more hurt than even if I just continue to be myself and do nothing. But at the same time, I feel like if I do that, then I might as well just completely give up on everything, which I feel like doing. I mean, I feel like doing that sometimes too, and I basically do end up doing that sometimes, but as long as I'm still alive, I'll probably end up in spurts where I feel the need to do the opposite.